Meanwhile, new tonight, technology could help solve a high-profile murder case 8 years later.
That's right. Someone killed an elderly couple in a quiet Lake Oconee community back in 2014. Channel 2's Karen Greer revisited the crime scene with the sheriff, who's determined to solve this case.
The mystery on Lake Oconee captivated the country. The murders of an elderly couple with no apparent motive. We want to warn you, the details of this case are graphic.
Just about 20 minutes ago, the sheriff, Howard Sills, came in on his boat. We tried to talk to him. So when I asked him about what he found, he said, I can't say it right now. Come to the headquarters building. And this is a direct quote from the sheriff. I have to get the stench of death off of me.
Her body washed up on top of one of the treetops that was about 8 inches beneath the surface.
It was May of 2014 when the bodies of 88-year-old Russell Derman and his wife, 87-year-old Shirley, were found behind the gates of a quiet upscale Lake Oconee community. We retraced the path of the killer from the Derman home, which has now been sold, to the middle of the scenic lake.
We discovered the body of Russell Derman, minus its head, in their garage. And some 10 or more days later, his wife, Shirley Derman, her body surfaced in Lake Oconee, about 5.5 miles away from the home. We never found Mr. Derman's head. She had been anchored, or at least attempted to have been anchored to the bottom by 2 cinder blocks, 2 cement blocks.
How could someone get Shirley's body in a boat and dump it in the lake with no one seeing them? The sheriff hopes some new technology that wasn't available 8 years ago will show them who was in the area at the time.
We have done some geo-trafficking, and we've gotten back that information. The FBI fed it into their software program. And there's a box I have that you just saw in my office of people that were in the area at the time. I'm not saying that they were at the Derman's house at the time. And we are presently working on that. There was some intent to come back, I believe, and the reason for that is the towels to keep the blood from coming out. However, it had been 3 days before we even knew about it.
Crime scene investigator Shomack McCullum, who's working exclusively with Channel 2 Action News, is also offering to help Sheriff Sills get some new DNA tests done on the items he recovered.
Have you tested the towels for the DNA of the person that rolled?
All of that was sent to the Georgia Crime Lab, and we asked for that, and I hope that was done.
Does this one keep you up at night sometimes?
Oh, obviously, it's my albatross. I find myself sitting in the seat I sit in today. It's not a pleasure for me to be able to sit here and tell you that I've had this terrible double homicide and I've not been able to solve it. It's not pleasurable, but I hope that these types of interviews will eventually get somebody to give us a call, because somebody knows. I've said that so many times. Somebody knows, and whoever did this will do anything from a standpoint of murder.
Sheriff Sills says if the people who committed to help with the reward fund are still on board, $45,000 is being offered for an arrest and conviction in this case to bring the killer or killers to justice and give this family a sense of closure. Back to you.